Do you struggle with pronunciation? Do you often look at a word and think, how on earth am I supposed to say that? I know I would if I saw some of the words in the English language. Some of them are crazy. My name's Catherine and I am your official mentor for pronunciation, simplifying the whole process. Welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to see you again. Now, a hack literally means an easy way of doing something. And I've got 10 hacks for pronunciation for you today. Let's get started. By the way, the sun is shining outside and I'm in a great mood. Number 1, through. Through. So the first hack is to simply ignore the letters, okay? O-U-G-H. If we said that phonetically, it would be ugh. Thank goodness that is not the pronunciation. The sound you want is literally ooh, ooh. That's often the sound I make when I'm really impressed. Ooh, lovely. Ooh. Maybe it's more of an ooh, ooh. It's a combination. So you make your ooh sound. You've got to purse your lips. Ooh, ooh. And then you add the THR. Here we have an unvoiced TH sound. So in English, there are voiced TH sounds and unvoiced. An example of unvoiced is this word, through, think, thorough, thaw, I think that's a name, thin. The reason we call it unvoiced is because it doesn't need the vocal cords to make the sound, okay? There's a lot of breath coming through. You need to put your tongue between your teeth. If you don't put your tongue between your teeth, you're not going to do it. So lots of breath through, through, okay? I know you can do it. Through. Number 2, success. Success. This word can be confusing because of all the C's and all the S's. Don't ask me why they're even necessary. If we were saying this phonetically, we'd say success. Success. That's not the word, is it? And guys, I want you to be successful when you pronounce this word. See what I did there? So what we need is to make this word here, sick, sick, sick. I know you can do that. And the second syllable is cess, success. You need to put the stress on the second syllable because that helps it sound really, really good, right? It helps the word shine because it's a very positive word, success, success. Guys, I have finally been successful in growing a plant, a really impressive plant. I'll put a picture on the screen to show you. I think it's called an amaryllis. Amaryllis. I always love the names of flowers. They always have the most beautiful names. Amaryllis. Number 3, bouquet, bouquet. Now sometimes these words that we have borrowed from French are a bit tricky because they have silent letters. Well, actually the whole of English has silent letters. Bouquet is an example of that. The first syllable is boo, okay? Boo, as in B-O-O, boo. And the second syllable is K. Okay, so just forget the T on the end, okay? I want it to just be K, bouquet. The stress falls on the second syllable, okay? So make sure it has that kind of, goes up like that, bouquet. And I bought myself a bouquet of yellow tulips the other day, and it really cheered me up. I love the colour yellow in the spring. So go on, treat yourself to a bouquet of flowers. Number 4, conscience, conscience. If we were going to say this phonetically, we'd say conscience because it's got the word science in it. And I think we all know how to say science. It's got a silent C. But it's not pronounced conscience. No, it's conscience. Conscience. We really need a strong con in the first syllable. It's not a schwa. No, it has to be stressed. Okay, so conscience. The second syllable has a schwa. Okay, so we want in the second part. So conscience, conscience. Last Saturday, I came back from a trip with my friend Flick. When I got home, as I was driving into our road, I noticed a car crash as I was driving in, and I could see there were 2 people in the car. Where we live, we've got forest behind our house, and then it's the road, and we couldn't get to the road. So, to cut a long story short, I had to get to that car in order for my conscience to be clear, because if I hadn't gone to check they were okay, I would have felt really guilty in the evening afterwards. We went on an adventure and we clambered through trees and I got stung all down my leg by stinging nettles. Not fun. Anyway, we eventually reached the car and they were okay, thankfully. They were just in shock. They'd managed to call the emergency services and the AA, which is the recovery service we have to take your car away if you've damaged it. Anyway, after that we went to the pub because we kind of needed to relax. But yeah, our consciences, plural, were clear. Number 5, conscious. Conscious. Now this one sounds similar to number 4. So again, we need a really strong con in the first syllable. Conscious. Conscious. And this time we have a ch sound, like with cheese, okay, or church. Ch. So conscious. Conscious. Ignore the S and the C in the middle. It doesn't exist. We want to replace that with a CH sound. That second syllable is a schwa as well. So chus, chus, chus. You can hear that schwa inside that syllable. Now, I used to have really bad eczema, which is a skin condition that's really itchy and looks really bad. And as a child, when I was at school, of course, I was the target for bullying. And I used to be called lizard child. I think lizard girl or something they used to call me, because it was really bad, and it was like all here, and I was very self-conscious. So this means to be really aware of yourself and kind of insecure and embarrassed. As I got older, I kind of grew out of it, and I still have it now, but I manage it really well, and I'm not self-conscious anymore about it, because really, who cares? We all have our flaws and no one's perfect. So everyone, just love yourself a little bit harder today. Number 6, pear. Pear. I love the pronunciation of this word. It's so relaxing. Pear. This is one of the best fruits, in my opinion. What we don't want is pear. Peer, because that sounds like the verb to peer, which is to look at something, and that's not what you want to say if you're talking about fruit. So it's just like the word air, like when you breathe air, there's no R on the end, so you want to just keep it in the air. You're not going to resolve it, so air, but with a P, and you want that P to be really strong. You don't want it to sound like a B. You need plenty of air. It's a very plosive sound, okay? So p, p, a lot of breath. Pear, pear. So one of life's pleasures is a ripe pear or peach. I very much recommend it. Number 7, bird. Bird. Now this seems like a really simple one to have put in a pronunciation hacks video, but you would be surprised how many times I've misunderstood a student who's trying to say bird and it sounds like beard, you know, that men have, and some women, and some animals. Anyway, what we need to say is bird, This sound, is actually really tricky. Try it with me now, It's actually the same sound, you know, the word early, that's It's also the same sound in the word her, like his or her. Okay, you need to say that inside that word, bird. My favourite bird is a robin. I swear I'm naturally drawn to orange animals. So animals that just have a little red in them, like foxes, red squirrels from Scotland. Oh. Number 8, oil. 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 The amount of times that a student has come to me and asked me how to pronounce this word, and I'm really sorry if I've already included it in one of my videos. I don't think I have. Well, you just get to practice it twice if I have. This word needs a little Y sound in the middle to help you say it, okay? It's like a magic Y. So it's oi, oi. It literally sounds like oi, which is the sound we make when we want to get someone's attention. Anyway, oi, oi. And the second part is ul. We have a schwa, okay? So ul with an L, ul, okay? So oil, oil, oil. I know you can do it. I use olive oil every day, and sometimes I want to tell people about that, so it's a kind of important word to be able to pronounce. Number 9, mirror. Mirror. This is a tricky daily English word. Okay, we often need to use this word. There are mirrors in nature. You know, when you see a puddle on the floor, it's like a mirror because you can see a reflection in it. So the pronunciation is mirror, mirror. We don't want mirror, mirror. The amount of times I've heard my students say that and I haven't understood them in that moment. So we want to start with mi. The stress goes on the first syllable, okay? Mirror, mirror. To be honest, when there's a double R, we quite often do pronounce it. For example, in quarrel, quarrel. God, that's a difficult word to pronounce, isn't it? Quarrel, that means an argument. Or arrangement, correlation, terrestrial, irrevocable, unwarranted. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Number 10, brewery. Gosh, even I struggle. Brewery, brewery. This might be the hardest word to say in the English language. I would actually say that it is. And unlucky for you, it's kind of a daily English word here in the UK because we love beer. Okay, let's try. So, the first part is kind of easy. We just need that sound again that we had in the first word, through. We need brew, ooh, same sound, okay, with a BR, strong R, brew, brew. Now it gets difficult. W sound with a schwa, w. The third syllable is just re, like a double E with an R. Brewery, brewery, brewery. When I lived in London, my best friend Natalie, for my birthday, she got me a little trip to a local microbrewery, which is like a tiny place that makes beer in London. And we did some beer tasting and it was so fun. It was such a laugh. I enjoyed myself so much. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that little journey we just went on through some interesting words. You can also follow me on Instagram. Just type in English with Catherine. And of course you can click subscribe if you feel in the mood to today. Looking forward to seeing you next Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye!